It's all my fault. I drove
Joenimatic
away.
He
Was a hero. I just couldn't see it. He was a thief! A criminal! He stole my suit! He's a menace to the entire city! I want that
YouTuber
prosecuted! I want him strung up by his...
memes.
I want...
Joenimatic. Hey guys, it's Joenimatic and welcome back to another reaction. And this time, I can't believe I'm saying this. Resident Evil 4 Remake reveal trailer. Oh my. I never thought this day would come. You know, there's so many leaks throughout this year and last year, like, oh, Resident Evil 4 Remake is coming and all that. I've seen a lot of like people like giving leaks, theories like, oh, when it's coming out and all that, you know. Especially Village DLC and this remake. And I was like, you know what? I'm not believing it anymore. You know, a few days ago, I actually saw like a leak on Facebook on this event, State of Play, right? The event and the games that's gonna be announced on that event. And of course, Remake 4 is in there. And I was like, you know what? It's probably fake. And also because at the end of the list is what? Last of Us 2 Remake. You think people believe that? Come on, man. So I was like, I even commented there like, you know it's probably fake when it's the Last of Us 2 Remake. Like, come on, it's impossible. And then on that day itself, when it was announced, I was sleeping, right? And when I woke up at 7:15, the first thing I woke up is I checked my phone. Alright? And I saw everywhere. On Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and I saw Leon's face. Some of the screenshots and it said, Remake 4 is revealed. I was like, oh my god. And some of you watching this video right now probably know who Ganin Mouse is. He's a really big fan of Resident Evil, same like me. And he even Discord messaged me and say like, bro, look at this. I was like, I know, right? We are gonna react to the review trailer. And I've already seen some screenshots at this point. So yeah, don't expect like a completely blind reaction. Alright. I know guys, it's been a while since I'm back and the only thing that brings me back is because of this trailer. But I think it's probably not that long, right? Like 2 months? Wait, let me check. Oh, here we go. I'm so excited, man. Play. State of Play 3/24. Alright, the release date next year. So close, man. Oh my god. Oh, by the way, RE4 is my first Resident Evil game, you know. Oh, very village-like music. I think people will get crazy, man, to see this. They didn't know what it is this yet. And maybe the R will reveal something when they first watch it, you know. They won't expect because like very cowboy-like. And when they see this logo, oh my god, Resident Evil 4! And
Under Wonder Roost. I've located Baby Eagle.
oh my god, it looks so good. I didn't see it. We need to go back later. It's the same face model for Leon. Ashley. This is so much like Village, man. That's Leon! It's so horror vibe, man. So dark.
Guess
Oh.
you, me.
I'm having goosebumps.
The wrong spot to vacation, eh?
Luis Serra! The first Ganados that we encountered. Los Iluminados. Ada! Oh, Del Lago! The boat?
You will receive our most sacred body.
Osman Sadler.
It begins now.
Sadler! Woo! I'm crying. I'm in tears.
If I could just forget what happened that night,
Nigga, Pastor Leaders is back!
even for a second. This time, it can be different.
He's able to save someone. That's the difference. March 24th. Is there more? There is. VR2 content also developed. Oh, that's VR. Oh man, it's so fast. Come on, I thought that's more. You need to rewatch this one more time, the whole thing, just to hear what it says.
Condor 1 to Roost. I've located Baby Eagle.
Guess you, me, picked the wrong spot to vacation, eh?
You will receive our most sacred body. It begins now.
If I could just forget what happened that night. The pain. Even for a second. This time, it can be different. It has to.
I'm crying. I'm too excited. I'm too happy. This game means a lot to me when I was a kid. Oh boy. It's my first Resident Evil game and changed a lot. You know, oh my god. These are tears of sadness, these tears of joy. Oh my god. Anyways, I have a lot of questions for this trailer. First of all, I like how they started with this very country-like music, you know. Very outgoing, very like, yeah, well, let's go and party, you know. Ding, 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 ding. And suddenly, doo-doo. No, this is not a fun game. This is freaking Resident Evil. It's horror for you, man. You think it's gonna be fun? Hell no! So, is it the same Leon? It doesn't look the same as from the one from RE2, you know. And is the president. You know, I actually talked to Mouse at one point after the whole RE Infinite Darkness show came out, right? And rumors of RE4 remake coming out. And we are discussing whether Leon in RE4 would maintain RE2's face, the face model from RE2, Edward Baladuda, or the one from Infinite Darkness. Alright, I think because RE4 is like, how many years was it? 6 to 7 years, right? After RE2. So it's closer to Infinite Darkness. Because if I'm not mistaken, Infinite Darkness is 2 years after RE4. And 1 year after Regeneration, the movie. The CGI movie. So I'm assuming that RE4 remake, the face model, Leon's face is gonna look closer to the one in Infinite Darkness. But I guess I was wrong. He looks like RE2, but it's not the same as RE2. He looks a bit different. Huh. And I wondered, with that being said, I wonder if the president, does he looks like the one from Infinite Darkness? Because it's the same guy. I don't know if it's the same face. And Ashley obviously is not the same. I even told Mouse that this is probably what Ashley will look like in RE4 Remake when they showed a brief glimpse of Ashley in the president's room. You know, the photo of Ashley in the president's room in Infinite Darkness. But I guess I was wrong again because Ashley looks completely different. Yeah, he looks very different. He looks very matured. Yeah, he looks experienced. He looks very serious. And he still have that butt chin, of course. And they're gonna have flashback. This is what I like, you know. Flashback to when he talks to the president. Like, more character development. That's what I like about this. Because in the original RE4, they just dropped us, and in a matter of like 1 minute, it started thrown into action already. Okay, we have Ashley running from something. This, I don't know, this shot reminds me so much of like Outlast 2, you know, with bodies, carcasses around, dead animals, candles, and yeah, I like, you know, when I first saw the screenshot before I watched the trailer, right? That morning when I woke up and I saw the screenshots, and I was like, man, this is so much horror already. You know, even talking about it now gives me goosebumps already. Yeah, this shot alone, it's already so like, man, so dark. I mean, have day shots, and I hope the day shots they can somehow make it scary as well. But the night shots, you know, another thing I talked to Gary House, I saw a picture of like a fan made. I can't remember where I saw it. Someone painted an artwork of the Ganados, the lady Ganados, in a forest, and there are like three Ganados, lady Ganados, like digging on a corpse or something, like hunched over in a dark, like a pitch black. It's basically like Resident Evil Village when Ethan initially woke up from the accident in the beginning of the game, and he walked through the snowy forest, right? That's how it feels like. And the Ganados head was not actual human head. It's like those plagas type thing, right? And the flashlight was shown at the three Ganados, and the Ganados just look back at the flashlight towards us. And I was like, man, just imagine the feel is like this in the remake. And I think they are going for something like this, except it's third person over the shoulder kind of gameplay style instead of first person, you know. And this shot is freaking creepy, man. They look complete. They completely. It looks like they completely revamped the whole location. You know, they better don't cut too much like Resident Evil 3 or even Resident Evil 2. That some enemies they cut away. Please don't cut too much, man. Is it just me or does Leon looks a bit small? Maybe because of the jacket. Oh, by the way, I just realized maybe this house is the first house we went into to ask the Ganados. You know, in the original game when Leon first encounter. I think this is the house. This is the house. I mean, this is the village you got ambushed. Obviously, the first ambush where we meet the chainsaw guy. Yeah, it's Sarah. That red knight, man, they have that gun. Yeah, this is the first Ganados. Yeah, Los Iluminados logo. The castle. Okay, we are certain now they have the castle section. I wonder if they have the island. I think Ada will look a bit different as well, judging from this. And she did have her red dress. More modernized look, I guess, but maybe she will put it on at some point. But this looks like the castle, right? I think they're gonna heavily inspired from Lady Demetres's castle, you know, from the looks of it. Or this might be the church. Probably the castle. Leon first saw Ada at the castle, right? In the original game, I mean. And yeah, they have this. At least now we know they're gonna have Del Lago, man. It's gonna be awesome. Wait, there's someone. Oh, that's Leon. Yeah, that's Leon. I didn't notice there's someone there. That's Leon. Alright, the big cheese, boy. Victorious Mendes, the village chief. Yeah, he have a top hat. You know, even the clothes, I think they just freaking Mr. X this, man. I think he's gonna be the Mr. X of this game. And probably Dr. Salvador. Yeah, these two. Especially this guy. I think this guy will be the main Mr. X, you know. And speaking of that, I think they did mention somewhere that in Resident Evil 3, you know how Nemesis can infect the normal zombies and turn their head into like a parasite-like creature, you know. And I never played the original RE3, but from what I know, the original RE3 don't have the Plaga type head, you know. And I think the developer of RE3 did mention, or Capcom as a whole, they did mention that they're going that route in RE3 because they want to tie it closer to RE4. So we probably might see hints of RE3 in this game. Because in original RE4, they didn't mention anything about RE3, except for the Raccoon City incident, of course. But that, again, RE2 has that as well. So I think they might mention something about related to RE3 in here. You might even probably see a Nemesis prototype or something, you know. Who knows, right? I really hope they can deviate RE4 from Village game, because from what I can see, it's very close. And I don't want to play another version of Village, you know. I hope it can be really different. And also, not too different. You know what I mean? How do I put this? I don't want them to not embrace the feel of the original RE4. It's okay to deviate, but don't deviate until it's not recognizable anymore. It's like a completely different game. You still need to have like some of the architecture, you know, that kind of stuff. Which I bet they do from the looks of it. Just hope that they don't follow too much from Village. Have its own thing, you know. Because now I think of it, right, it's the trailer itself is so close to Village, it might not be as excited. Yeah, it looks a lot same. Perhaps for the Village and the castle part. Yeah, let's see what they'll do. I think it's too early to judge now, based on one trailer. Oh, that's Leon. Yeah, he's already infected at this point. They never really show us his face. That's Ashley. Oh, Venados. Oh wait, I think they did mention that. I don't know how true is this. They're gonna tie RE4 remake closer to Village also, in the sense that the plot, you know, the law and all that. And I see this logo, right? It looks like the wing key from Village. You know, the unborn key, the 6 wings unborn key, all that crap. With these hands, it looks like that, you know. It resembles more like a wing. Sadler doing his stuff.
If I could just forget what happened that night. The pain. Even for a second. This time, it can be different. It has to.
I think, I might be wrong, I think he's referring to how he cannot save anyone in RE2, and now it can be different. He have the skills, experience, you know, the knowledge to, and the ability to save this girl, and he's trying his best to save it. He has the drive, you know, and in RE2, he wanted to save people, he's trying his best, but he cannot save anyone. And I think that's the burden he carries. I like the character they're giving to these characters, man. Like the drive. The remakes, that's what the remakes did well so far I've seen. Man, I guess we're done. I can't wait to play the demo, man. They're obviously gonna drop a demo somewhere. And probably another trailer to explain like how they usually do for all these remakes. Peter Fabiano and another guy. Another Japanese guy, but Peter Fabiano is no longer in Capcom, right? So yeah. I that's gonna be probably another person talking about this game. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna watch it or not. We'll see about that. I don't want to spoil myself too much, you know. So yeah, anyways, I've gone for a few months, but I did play one game. I haven't finished it. Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, and I think I've currently have 6 videos that I haven't edited. All right. So yeah, you guys have that to watch in the meantime, and I'm probably gonna finish my Tomb Raider series, which like I think I've been playing for over 2 years and never finished the game. And after that, I'm probably gonna go to Resident Evil 4 Original before Remake comes out. And yeah, but I don't know where I'm gonna post that, so stay tuned for that. Alright. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you do like the video, do like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with others. And with that, goodbye, and have a nice day, guys. Bye! Oh my god, I'm so excited!
If I could just forget what happened that night. The pain. Even for a second. This time, it can be different. It has to.